Tanong ng iba, Father, sino ang susunod na Santo Papa? Si kaibigan mo bang Chito? Malay ko. Hindi natin alam. No? Biyaya ng Diyos yan. Biyaya yan ng Diyos. Hindi ba pwede sabihin na, magaling siya. Kaya, nasa Diyos yun. Kung anong gusto niya. No? So, yeah, no? The grace of God. Secondly, the second lesson that we learn here is the goodness of God. Paano lumalabas po dito yung goodness of God sa kwentong ating binasa? Mapapansin ninyo, yung pagkakuha ni Jacob ng blessing, medyo questionable. Diba? May anomalya. May anomalya. Questionable. Sisipin mo, di ba, Father, hindi ba yan, human way yan? Human way? Kasi kaya naman naging blessed si Jacob Nagkaroon ng manipulation. No? Nagmanipula yung mag-ina. Si Rebecca at si Jacob. Kaya nakuha yung blessing. Ha? Totoo yan. No? God is not saying that what happens is right. No. Kaya kita nyo, may parusa din siya sa dulo. Hindi na magkikita yung mag-ina na buhay. Ha? Yan ang magiging parang kaparusahan ni Rebecca. So, itong goodbye niyang ito kay Jacob, ito ang final goodbye. No? Hindi na sila magkikita mag-ina. Nabuhay pa siya. So, but, no matter how crooked the way of God the way of man is, no matter how crooked the way of man is, you would see that God draws out something good. Palagi yung sinasabi, everything works for the good of those who love God and who follow His will. Everything? Yes, everything works for the good. Kahit yung hindi, yes, everything works for the good. That's how good God is. Maring crooked yung pangyayari, pero isasalvage pa rin ni God yun. May gagawin siya na kahit paano may mabuting bagay na lalabas dyan. By the way, yung palang original meaning po ng salvation, to salvage means to bring out something good from something bad. Yan ang original meaning ng salvage. Pero pinalitan ni Alfredo Lim ang meaning. Pagdating ni Alfredo Lim, bad, tuluyan na. Pareho sila ni Ping Lacson ng isip. So, hindi ba nila yung definition ng salvage? So, pero originally, ang ibig sabihin, to bring something good out of something bad. To salvage. Salve. No? Salve. Salvation. Doon lang galing yun. Salvation means exactly that. To bring something good even from bad things. No? So, ito hindi magandang pangyayari, pero mula dito sa hindi magandang takbo na ito ng sitwasyon, ginamit ito ni God upang simulan ang kwento ng 12 tribo ng Israel. No? So, dyan nagmula yan. No? Kaya, napaka-mysterious ko minsan yung way ni God. No? But yun tama yun. Everything works for the good. If you trust in God, there is always something good that comes out. No? Yeah? So, yan, no? Minsan na, hirap lang tignan agad yung good. Kasi siyempre, una nakikita natin yung hindi maganda na nangyari. mangyari. But sooner or later, lalabas yan. Okay. Another very important message or realization na makikita po natin sa kwento ngayong gabi ay the power of the Word. Yan. How the Word is something very important. How the Word is something sacred. No? So, I think that's a very good reminder, lalo-lalo na ngayon, kasi alam mo ngayon, meron tayong overflow of words. Yeah. Cheap na ngayon ang words. Cheap. We have cheap words. Yeah. Ayun. So, parang hindi na ganun ka-ano. So, huwag ka magtiwala kung sinabi niya. Kailangan pasulat mo. Pasulat mo yan. Huwag mo lang pasulat. Panotaryuhan natin. Kasi pag abla-abla lang, baka mamaya kung ano mangyari. No? So, you see the difference, no, of the culture where we live. No? But in the olden times, the power of the Word, the importance of the Word. So, it can either bring a blessing or a curse. No? So, for Jacob, for Isaac, and for Esau, no? The blessing was the Word can either bring a blessing or a curse. Okay, another lesson is the importance of parental blessings. The importance of parental blessings. God communicates His grace to Isaac. God communicates His grace to Jacob by the blessing of the parents. Yeah. So, I think that is a very important thing that we can take from them. Do you ever bless your children? Yeah. What do you say when you bless them? Oh, by the way, I'd like you to look at verse 29. Verse 29. The last part of verse 29. Cursed be everyone who curses you. Blessed be everyone who blesses you. The opposite of a curse is a blessing. How do you overturn a curse? You do not overturn a curse by going to Pangasinan and looking for the babaylan.
Which doctor?
The cure for a curse is a blessing. You free people of a curse with a blessing. Pero malungkot sa ibang mga magulang, ang unang sumusumpa sa anak nila sila. Ano mo? Sabi ang tatay mo. Ano? Diba? Malulutong pa eh. Pagkagising ng bata sa umaga, yun agad, no? Imbis na marinig niya ay blessing, mura agad. No? No? The best cure for a curse is a blessing. And parents, actually, you can be an instrument of God in blessing the life, especially of your children. No? So give them the blessing, not whatever it is. No? Yeah. Tapos magtataka ka kung bakit yung anak mo gano'n. Bakit kaya, Father, yung anak mo napakagago? Ikaw nagsabi mo eh. Umaga pa lang, may nasang tao ko sa kanya, gago. Tapos magtataka ko, bakit naging gago? No? Ano? Diba? So, yan, very important. The role of the parents in nurturing the child. Okay. Ito last point na gusto kong bigyan ng diin. Paano sinod ni Rebecca ang issue? Ang issue ng paggigigil ni Esau. Sabi niya, papatayin ko yan. Yan, banat ni Esau eh. Papatayin ko yan. Papatayin yung magkapatid. Paano rinisolve ni Rebecca ang issue? Pinaalis muna yung anak. Magpalamig muna tayo. Pumunta ka muna doon sa tiyuhin mo. So, yan. You know, here is a wisdom that comes from scriptures. The healing effect of time. The healing effect of time. There are wounds. May mga pain. May mga experiences sa buhay na hindi mo pwedeng pilitin na maayos. Hindi, pareho tayong charismatic, kailangan agree na tayo. Merong nga mga pangyayari hindi mo pwedeng pilitin. There are moments, there are occasions where the healing is a gift of time. Give it time. Give it time. Meron iba kasi pipilitin mag-usap. Pag-usapan. Sige, mag-usap kayo. Huwag kayong matutulog hanggang di nyo maayos. Kaya habang hindi natutulog, lalo napapraning yung dalawa. Merong mga sitwasyon that only time can heal. And distance can help. Kung minsan yan, no? Yan. Pero, yun naman, huwag naman masyadong mahabang time. At huwag naman masyadong mahabang distance. Baka you get used na, alam mo, Father, okay na lang sa akin. Mas tahimik ang buhay kong ganito. Nandito ako, nandun siya. 10 taon na po. Mahirap na. Nasobrahan naman. Nasobrahan naman yung time and space. Tama na. But there are moments na grace works with time. The healing power of grace at times also needs that space and time. Bago malaman, paglapit mo doon sa isang tao, sabi, uy, sorry ha. Ano yun? Nakalimutan ko na eh. Okay na yan. Diba? Okay na yan. Kasi gano'n naman yun eh. If you forget, okay na. If you don't forget, then you have to forgive. Diba? Ganun yan. Sasabihin mo, alam mo, Father, hindi ko malimutan, kaya hindi ko mapatawad. Ingot. Kaya nga, kailangan mo magpatawad kasi hindi mo malimutan. Kasi kung nakalimutan mo na, wala ka nang papatawarin. Diba? If you forget, then it's fine. If you can't forget, then you forgive. You need to forgive. Now, if you cannot forget and you cannot forgive, kasalanan ang labas niya. Can you forgo? Yun lang. Pwede mo palipasin. I cannot forgo, Father. Pero yun ang level mo. If you can forget, then you have been healed. You have no memory. Diba? Yung pain naman nasa memory. Kaya kung wala ka ng memory, no, wala. The pain is gone. The Lord has made you forget all the pain. You're healed. Now, if you can forget, you need to forgive. You need to forgive. And hindi ko kaya Father ibigay ng total forgiveness. He forgives. It's all or nothing. Kung di kaya doon, yan, next level na. Can you forgo? So, yun, may mga pagkakataon mo na healing comes with. Okay, so I think yun lang po may Next time,